Hey everyone, we are the Gratitude Girls.
The gratitude girls are in the house. Hi, Laurie. How are you?
Hi Kathryn, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I am watching the seasons turn, just like that old soap opera, As the World Turns. I remember that. Oh my gosh. I'm watching the seasons turn right in front of my eyes. We're going from orange and reds and greens to browns. Anyway, I'm sitting here tonight recording live from beautiful Niagara on the Lake, Ontario, Canada. Laurie, where are you tonight?
Yes, and I am outside of Nashville, Tennessee. And yes, my husband and I were saying that today too, sitting in the backyard, looking at the pool for an hour today at sunset and just looking at the trees turning their colors.
It's beautiful, right? It's a lovely time of year. And this brings us right to our topic. The smallest acts of gratitude can turn a life around. What we're looking at, what we're seeing, what we're taking in. And that's what we're giving. That's what we're giving out. We often think, Lori, that to make a difference, like we need to do something big. We have to donate thousands of dollars, start a movement, change the world, try to do something overnight. But gratitude really reminds us that transformation starts small.
Right. And it's so simple, right? But it just carries so much power. Because exactly that, it doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't have to be super expensive. It can literally be as small as a smile, opening a door for someone, a nice little thank you note in the mail, or even just a kind word that ripples out so much further than we realize.
It's true. And I think of this, think of a spark and gratitude being the spark. One spark can ignite and light someone's darkness.
Yes, exactly. And every thank you that you say, or every I appreciate you, every moment of kindness that literally plants a seed of hope in someone's heart. And you never know who's hanging on by a thread, right? That small act might be the thing that reminds them that life is still good or can be good.
Right. There's a science behind this. Studies show us that expressing gratitude releases dopamine and serotonin. That's our feel good hormone. It actually rewires our brains for joy.
Right, exactly. And when we express that gratitude, it lifts our energy too. And it's impossible, totally impossible. Like I dare you to try it, to stay in a negative space when you are sincerely grateful. Because God designed our brains and our hearts to respond to appreciation. And that's why scripture says, in everything, give thanks, because gratitude literally transforms our inner world.
When we live in that vibration, let me take two. When we live in that vibration of thankfulness, we attract more goodness. It comes to us because gratitude is a magnet. It's a magnet for amazing things. Some people might even call it a miracle.
Right, exactly. And gratitude shifts our frequency. I've been doing so much work with frequencies lately, and the other day I have this machine that checks my frequency and I check it often, and it was at like 1200. And I was like, "Oh wow, this is great." And but that it helps us see possibilities instead of problems. And it helps turn just ordinary days into blessings. So, one of the things we could do is, make it practical, right? Like, what are some of the smallest acts of gratitude that people could start doing today, Kathryn?
Okay, I love that. Okay, here are a few. Send one thank you text a day. Just tell someone I appreciate you. Pick up your phone, say I appreciate you, and text. And you might say I appreciate you, Laurie, so they don't think you're copy and pasting this, right? Look, I appreciate you, Laurie. Second thing, keep a gratitude journal. It could be the Gratitude Girls 100-day journal. There it is. Certainly, we invite you to do that. Or take any book. Keep a gratitude journal. Write down one thing that you're grateful for in detail before bed. We would recommend five, but let's start with one. Write it in detail so that way you can reflect on that and bring that vibration to you. The third, smile at strangers. I remember when David and I got back together and I was walking the streets, taking a walk, not walking the streets in Montreal, happy. I was smiling. Strangers would stop me and say, "Why are you so happy?" People would stop me because I was smiling basically at myself. Smile at strangers. You never know who needs it. And that's what I did. And I will never forget the day that that man stopped me and said, "I want to know what makes you so happy." And I told him I got back together with my husband. I never forgot that. And four, verbally thank people who are servicing us. If you go to a restaurant, if you have somebody servicing your car, somebody's doing some work around your house, verbally thank them. Waiters, cashiers, deliveries, drivers, those little words really matter to everyone because that vibration comes back to us.
Right, absolutely. And those are all wonderful things. Kevin and I went to lunch today, and one of the waitresses that we've had before, she waited on us again, and she brought up things, and she knew, like, y'all are going to share a plate, and you don't want the extra plate because you're both going to eat off the same one. She refilled our waters. She cleaned our table as we went along. She got a 50% tip, right? So you can thank also in
Mhm.
dollars, but you can also tell them thank you. And I did. I wrote her a little note on a little post-it. I carry post-its in my note, and I left that on the table as we left also. And I'll add just one more, writing a handwritten note or using a little system called send out cards. Send a card each week, or even better, one a day. It is
Mm.
going to be so wonderful in your life. And there's something so heartfelt about the ink on paper. It's a tangible gratitude. So even if you do it through the send out card system, it's tangible. They get it in the mail. I have so many people all the time that tell me that was the only card that they got.
I remember when I first started this almost 16, 17 years ago, I would take a picture with the waitress and ask her permission to put it in the card. And I would send it to the owner of the restaurant. And I would say, I had the best service by this person. And next time I would go back, the server and the owner of the restaurant were so grateful. My card was right there, right in the front by the cashier. So many restaurants still have my card there with the picture of the food. So let's not forget to express gratitude for ourselves. Thank ourselves for showing up. Thank ourselves for doing our best, for growing. And that's part of turning our own life around.
Right, absolutely. Because gratitude is both giving and receiving. And so when we honor ourselves, then we strengthen our ability to be able to pour into other people.
So let's do this week. Consider it a request, a gratitude intention. Practice one intentional act of gratitude every day.
Yes, it could be tiny, like so tiny, like Catherine talked about, a smile. Just smile at somebody. That's going to help you too, right? Or a
It
simple compliment. When I got my nails done today, the girl there told me that she loved my tennis shoes. A quick note, just write a note. Like I said, I did a little post-it note. I keep a pack of post-it notes in my purse. I wrote a little post-it note and left it for the waitress. Watch what happens, not just around you, because you don't always have to stay there to see it, right? Like the post-it note, I usually don't stay there to see their reaction, right? I'm gone. But it automatically happens inside you. That energy from them reading it, feeling it goes to you and you feel it inside you.
It's contagious. Once we start doing this, you'll notice what Laurie and I have noticed. Relationships deepen. People will remember you. They'll remember things about you. Stress will fade and joy becomes more prominent. Imagine it becoming your default setting.
Yes. And as you go out and do this, we would love to hear your stories. Share them with us on social media. Tag us at Gratitude Girls.
Because remember this together, when we do this together, it's so much more impactful. We're spreading goodness, gratitude, one grateful heart at a time.
Yes, exactly. And just remember that smallest act of gratitude can truly turn a life around.
Thank you, Laurie. I love that. Can you let our audience know how they can get in touch with us?
Yes, you can always message us at gratitudegirlscoaching@gmail.com. You can also send us a message on Facebook at Gratitude Girls, on Instagram at Gratitude Girls, and on LinkedIn at Gratitude Girls. Any one of those, you could send us a message. You can also see all of our trainings on our YouTube at Gratitude Girls. And make sure to tell us your stories, like I said, and tag us and let us know the things that you've done out, those small acts of kindness and gratitude this week. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Have a great night.
Good night. Thank you, Laurie. Ciao.